and gentlemen, it's time for us to work together. It's time for me and the boys to put our luxurious minds together and become one, because MyGM co-op is on the way today. And our turn order for today's episode, Canada goes first, then Cheek, then me. You can see the standings right there. We are currently in third place, getting ready for our very first PLE opportunity to get some good power cards and make some things happen. So we're going to load it up, and that clock is going to start ticking. If you have not watched either of the first two episodes, highly advise doing so, especially episode 1, where I go in and we break down the rules of how it all works. But we got to go one at a time. Canada, good luck. You're starting us off.
Yeah, I'm going to... Ooh, I guess we're playing local.
Just kidding.
Ooh.
Gotta confirm that we're local. Pump faked you there. All right, now you go.
Hell yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. Hell yeah, 10 minutes is on the clock, and I'm steering this ship, and it's the best ship because it's friendship, baby.
Aww.
Okay, we got to, like, see what we
didn't
promised. Nope, you don't get to say anything. You got to wait for your turn. Yeah.
Oh.
we can make we can make noises, but we just can't tell them what to do.
Yeah. Commissioner goal is our least popular available cruisers in a match this week. Let's oh geez, I forgot it's pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Okay, I think my first thing, just so we don't forget, I'm gonna go ahead and get King and Queen of the Ring.
Boom. All right, over to Cheek.
All right. Well, my move. Cool. So much pressure. I was gonna say that I was just happy to hear Canada's voice, but then he told me not to talk. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Yeah. No, it's cool. Go off, King.
And Queen of the Ring.
Ooh, gosh, this is a lot of pressure. I think I'm gonna leave the mid card to someone else. I might just take the female fatal 4-way, and I think what better to put our absolute superstar Stacy Keebler. She's got good stamina. She's got good legs. We're gonna put her in the match.
Boom, I like that. And as the turn comes to me, I do want to call out as we look at our belts here, champions, our roster, and everything. So in the first couple episodes, we mentioned getting suggestions for the name of our mid card championship. The day after recording this, there's going to be a poll in the post tab of CodyVerse. So obviously, if this is the first you're seeing it and you missed the poll, you already missed the poll. But just want to reference, we do not have a mid-card title name just yet for the Mirror Championship that is held by Chad Gable. But you guys have been given a lot of good suggestions. A poll with those will be put up. I thought I'd say this here since it's a PLE and hopefully we don't need as much time. Looking at our least popular cruiser, it's Javon Evans. But, oh man, it's so different since we're not spectating. I was going to changes things. Let's look.
Going to change it.
Oh man, we got some good rivalries right now too.
A lot of good rides.
You know what? I think a level 4 is going to be hard to keep for a full month, so I'm actually going to give the women's tag the steam here. We're going to give them a stipulation to feed it, but they're level 4, so we're going to give them the spotlight and hope they perform.
Cool.
Buddy.
And Cody, we trust.
Hell yeah. I'm going to go for the men's. This is a Fatal 4 Extreme Rules match. So do we have anybody with an Extreme Rules special? We got Obafemi, but his level 5 ring experience is kind of brutal. So I think with 77 stamina, I'm going to go ahead and throw in... I don't know. Like, this is the second champion. No, because you said Chad Gable had it, but... Wait,
yeah, because
so
Cody Rhodes Cody Rhodes, I know, is the world champion.
Oh, they made it different. Look.
Sorta.
Yeah, at least they're different images.
They do a little extendo strap.
There's my pick. I'm going back to episode 2 to
strap?
see what those look like if they were the exact same. And if they're different now, then it's confirmed that they watched CodyVerse there
As
at
they
2K.
And they should also like and subscribe.
All right, so we're looking good. I might see about what should we do, boys?
I can't tell you what to do.
I know.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Don't you try to bait us into a penalty.
I'm just gonna set the controller down for 6 minutes and just eat. All right, I think we should. I think we should get some fans. I think we need some fans. So we're gonna give the mic to someone we can trust, and that is CM Punk. And he's gonna go help us climb the ladder out of 3rd place. Go ahead.
I'll let you submit it just to
Oh, okay.
be full official there.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, so over to me. No money there. We're not going to do the commissioner goal. I was tempted, but just kind of, since it's a PLE, I feel like we got a little time to refresh our stuff
Yes.
here. Just because during those weeklies, man, getting 5 matches up in the 10 minutes, it's intense. So 5 trades, which this is going to be our first trade session. As a reminder, accepting, declining a trade counts as one. Proposing a trade counts as a turn. That could get intense. 10 shows of self-promo, 10 triple threats, fulfill 5 promises, 10 fatal 4-ways, 10 shows of the charity promo, 10 TLC matches, 10 matches with superstars that have 65 popularity or more. We'll get that. All power cards purchased, and 10 shows of GM interference. Power card wise, I'm gonna grab. Wait, yeah, we have just enough. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a fixed match, just in case someone ever demands to win their next match. Could be useful.
Nice. It's pretty decent. Let's see if we can use one of these. Don't. Can we just use the fixed match on the cross brand of pay-per-view? That'd be cool.
That'd be
wild.
hilarious.
I think I'm good. Not doing anything, so I guess it's gonna be my turn. We're not getting our injury rehab 3. That's okay. We just looked at that. Okay, I'm gonna send her in, and my leading forward statement is: last episode, or possibly the first episode, you asked the fans to pick a name for the mid-card belt, and we had 2 suggestions, and you know which one I'm leaning towards. I'm leaning towards Corza's Canadian Championship, baby. So
Yeah, but he left a comment and said my real suggestion. We'll see. I only have 4 spots in the poll. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to fit Canada in the poll. All right, so King and Queen of the Ring is upon us here. First match, of course, the Royalty Power card. We were so frantic, forgot to call out the Power card. Immediately grants 25 popularity to a superstar of our choosing. So potentially could get 2 of those tonight. First match, Gauntlet Eliminator. 3-week contract, but we're early, and we've got Stacey Keebler for the year now after her little excursion. So to my knowledge, no one game for this. Selena Vega for SmackDown. Wendy Chu for ECW. Mutiny represented by Stacey Keebler. Fallon Henley for WCW.
Yes!
Boys, we get the win.
Let's go, dude.
Hell yeah. So we get that Royalty Power card and 5,000 extra fans there. So that's pretty clutch. So we head to our mid-card action here. Rhea Ripley for WCW going to defend the Women's Championship against JC Jane. Little injury risk here.
Stamina.
Rhea gets the win. 4.5 stars out for 5 weeks as their rivalry comes to a close. Otis getting 2,000 fans on the charity promo. TLC match for the television title on ECW. Grace Waller defending against Andrade, and Grace and Waller going to get a 4.5 star victory. Their rivalry up to level 2. Self promo from Axiom. Man, if you watch the main MyGM series, you know why he got that result. Extreme Rules Triple Threat Women's Championship. Charlotte Flair defending against Indy Hartwell and Becky Lynch. And it's going to be Becky Lynch getting the victory there in a 5-star match. Self promo from Angelo Dawkins. Oh, he used the thing again.
Wow.
So he used the double promo when he only has 1 promo, which is an interesting strategy, but it did get 13 popularity for Dog Daddy. And then booked by me, little bit of a risk here because they had 4.5 5-star fair matches respectively. I took less popularity, but a level 4 feud, thinking it'd be hard to keep a level 4 feud fresh until the next go home or PLE. So I gave the ladies an opportunity. We'll see if I owe an apology. The Meta 2 get the victory. I owe a small apology, but
not bad.
Not a disaster class there. We do get 4 stars on the match. Tag rivalry comes to a close. Meta 2, your women's tag team champions. And then the charity promo from CM Punk. He does better than Otis, baby.
Yep.
2,500 fans our way. So that's 7,500 fans in total. Main event time, Extreme Rules. It is Luke Gallows for WCW Xavier Woods for SmackDown, Tommaso Ciampa for ECW, and we are represented by Cody Rhodes' daddy. Come on. Damn. Oh, that would have been nuts to go 2 for 2. 4.5 stars. Xavier Woods gets the win there for SmackDown. So, of course, PLE breakdown, we don't necessarily have a good or bad booking there, so we can hop right to these results. WCW going to get a 117 rating score. They're going to get 114,000 fans, $56,000 for ECW. They're going to get a 117, 113,000 fans, $44,000 for SmackDown. A 126 rating score, 132,000 fans, $54,000. And for Mutiny, we're going to get a 125 rating score, 132,000 fans, and $68,000. Not bad. And then we get the official tag chemistry there for the Unholy Union unlocked. So we're cool with that. We're cool with that. So these are the standings. We jump into second place. We are behind Paul Heyman, but we're not terribly far behind here. 25,000 fans behind, but we can work into that. After that, Mick Foley and Tyler Breeze bringing up the rear, but it is trade season, and Cheek, your first turn, so it comes to us. So if Cheek proposes a trade, that is his turn. If he does not have a trade to propose, his only other option is to end trading, which would also be his turn.
Okay, so I'm just gonna take a quick
lick here.
I was trying to say quick look, a quick peek at everyone's
quick peek Cheek.
No one that I see is super disgruntled. Usually I try to pick up on that. I could try to get KSI, but
looking juicy.
I know, like a tall drink. I don't know. It's just so early. I don't know what I'm willing to give up to go get. So I'm gonna actually forfeit my turn.
All right, so your turn will be to end the trading. That's just
you can do some help.
Okay.
And then if we get a trade offer, it'll come to me. We do not get a trade offer, so order of emails. One of us is about to get the choice of the shakeup as well. All right, so I am going to talk to Chad Gable here. Chad Gable says he's a master on the mic. He wants to cut a promo tonight, and we're gonna say yes to Chad Gable cutting a promo tonight. The fans love hearing what he has to say. Over to Canada.
So do I sometimes. I'm gonna go with. We're gonna make sure we don't lose Willie Wishes. So let's talk. What do you mean? Willie Wishes, bro.
William Wishes.
Yeah, we're gonna keep him for. It's a good opening price for 5 weeks. Let's do it. 10 grand for 5 weeks.
All right. And we're gonna go to Tonga. Let's see. So he wants a little partnership. Book me in a match and be in my corner. Do we want to do that for Tongaloa? All right, we'll figure this out. We're gonna do it. Keep him happy. Go from there.
All right, so the shakeup is gonna land to me here. So the options: extreme tables, extreme rules table matches are free, but we lose more stamina. Specialized show matches with only specialists. Only specialists have boosted quality. Lose extra stamina. Don't like that one. Fighter superstars triple the cost but double the fan gain and charity promos. Oh man, this is tough. I definitely don't like the middle one since it has to only be specialists. I normally like these promo ones, but I know at the end of that last show, we didn't have a lot of money. So I don't think we'd be able to take full advantage of this. So we're going to risk a little stamina, but Extreme Rules and Tables matches are going to be free for the next month of booking.
Ooh. Yeah. Now we have 8 minutes to book a show. Cool.
Yeah.
I guess the trades is time too. I guess I didn't even think about that. So we get advertising if we rest our female solo champions, which is currently happening. Promise Chad Gable gets in a promo this week. let's not forget that. So immediately go to book show. He can open the show with a. Doesn't really need a self promo, but does he have anybody? Is he in a? He is, but it's already 3. They're gonna get a match sometime in the next 3 weeks. So let's have him just do a self promo.
Whoa, let me see here. I just want to take a quick look at what we're dealing with.
Quick look.
A quick look.
Peek, cheek.
Wow. Okay.
If you're enjoying the video, just comment QPC in the comments. I'd really appreciate it.
All right, I think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna do something big. I just gotta make sure I think it's gonna be big enough to main. And to take advantage of our power card, I'm gonna put a tables match on. So I'm gonna shoot our wad and jump all in.
Oh, okay. So real quick, just to confirm, I didn't know if it'd count as jumping in. I didn't want to get us in trouble with the lovely viewers of CodyVerse. So the timer does not count during trades. That was just our emails and shake-up pick.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Just so I didn't want us to feel like rushed in trading. We will be able to milk that when needed. Okay, so
Bill wishes.
look at the power cards here. We got Hell Spot, Injury Rehab, Beginner's Luck. Okay, so Sol Ruka partners with Stacy Keebler over the next 2 weeks. I think I might move this in the card versus lock it in here. I just want to see what a team here would look like. So Sol Ruka, Stacy Keebler. The belts want to be involved, but I'm kind of staring at the unholy union here, thinking that could be saucy. I just got to think, is there something that I think could be a better opener, or is that worthy of the opener? That's tough. That's tough. I'm gonna put it. This is for my headcanon. Third doesn't have to be third best, but I'm gonna put the tag here, not knowing. No feud or anything. We're assuming we're getting chemistry on Sol and Stacy. God, that ticker fucking stresses me out. All right, send that there.
Hell yeah. Take a look. I know you just looked at this, but I don't think there's anything we really want to use. Popularity 25 up for the royalty card. I don't think we're ready to bust that out just yet. What I'm going to book, well, not quit, is...
Quitting does count as a turn.
Oh. The final turn.
I think this one's going to open up the show. We're going to get Drew McIvers, Cody Rhodes.
Cody.
And we might as well put the title on the line.
Okay, I'm gonna see. I guess I could try to fill out this card. Well, since we freaking paid the man, let's put him in a match. Old Bill wishes. Javon Evans. And since it's free, why the hell not? Use the shake-up.
Boom. Okay, so I'm going to use my turn here for something we haven't done yet. But I've got a lot of confidence in these guys. So even with this being normal, I'm actually... Whoops, if I can hit the right button. I'm going to use... We can swap this. This is the first time we've used it, but I'm going to use the swap for this week to flip the main and the opener.
Okay. I think I'm also going to let CM Punk cut a promo.
Okay. Is there a last match I can just fill in? Ooh, buddy. I guess... I really want to touch it. I'm just going to go here. And we're going to have... everybody... Let's have Scarlet self-promo.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and toss in level 2 feud here, Obafemi and Alex Shelley.
Alrighty. Not much we could do. We could buy one of these, but I don't think we're ready for that just yet.
Oh,
Man, unless you guys think so. I don't know. It's up to you. If you think we're ready. Yeah, you know what? He's gonna call out Tongolo. Let's get that feud to keep going.
ooh. All right, so we have our card. Don't really see anything worth purchasing. I think that's a pretty good card. I think we're gonna go ahead and send it in. And do I have any words of wisdom? No.
Bam. All right, so we're starting it off on Mutiny. Tables action booked by Cheek, Penta, and Pat. P&P taking on the Gorillas of Destiny here. Tag titles on the line. Gorillas of Destiny keep the gold in a 3.5-star opener. Rivalry up to level 2. Chad Gable with self-promo. Does okay. He gets us 1 popularity. Willie Wishes. Javon Evans going at it. Javon Evans going to get the victory in a 1-star match, but that rivalry up to level 2 as we develop some talent. CM Punk, his self-promo goes good. He gets 3 popularity. Sol Ruka wanted to team with Stacy Keyboard. They're going to do it tonight against the Unholy Union, and the Unholy Union, they show they've known each other a long time. They get 3 stars in that match, starting a feud as well. Self-promo for Scarlett goes good. 3 popularity for her. Alex Shelley versus Oba Femi, level 2 rivalry. Alex Shelley gets a victory. 2 stars, rivalry up to level 3. Chris Sabin gonna call out Tongaloa and get a level 2 feud. And then in the main event, Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre, world title on the line. And Drew gets the gold in a 4-star main event. Rivalry up to level 4 for those 2 as well. You love to see it. Now over to the other brands that we don't love to see as much. Over on WCW, Alpha Academy taking on Pretty Deadly. And Pretty Deadly going to win that 3.5-star tables match. The rivalry goes up to level 3. Self-promo for a Prime bottle. 1 popularity. Jordan Grace battling Cora Jade. It's going to be Jordan Grace getting the victory there in a 1.5-star match. Oro Mensa calls out Elton Prince and gets the rivalry up to level 2. Tactile is on the line. JC Jane Fountain Henley defending against Natalya and Lyra Valkyria. Natalya and Lyra get the job done in a 3-star match. They start a tag feud. Julius Creed with the promo, +1 popularity there. And then Coral Anderson taking on Brutus Creed. And Brutus going to get the victory. 3 stars. Rivalry up to level 4. And in the main event, world title on the line. Luke Gallows versus Akam. And Luke Gallows gets the victory in a 4-star main event. Up next, SmackDown TLC match kicks it off. Tony D'Angelo facing Xavier Woods. And it is going to be Xavier Woods getting a 3.5-star victory. New rivalry begins. Lexus King calls out Josh Briggs, pushing the feud to level 4. Brooks Jensen battling Duke Hudson. It's going to be Duke Hudson getting the 2-star victory. Their rivalry up to level 3. Charlotte Flair calls out Liv Morgan, pushing their feud to level 4. Giovanni Vinci, the world champion, non-title action here against Andre Chase. Andre Chase is going to get it done in a 3-star match. They begin a feud. Angelo Dawkins, he got 13 popularity at the pay-per-view. He's got 4 popularity here tonight. Excellent promo. Fatal 4-way action. Trick Williams, Logan Paul, Kofi Kingston, and Baron Corbin. Kofi going to get it done. 3 stars on the match. We got 2 hours here. Kingston and Corbin start a feud. Logan Paul and Trick Williams go to level 3. And in the main event, women's tag titles on the line. Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez against Zelina and Becky. Zelina and Becky have all the women's titles on SmackDown. They get the victory. 4 stars there. Feud begins. And then finally for ECW, Carmelo Hayes goes one-on-one with Eric Rowan. Rowan going to get the 3.5-star victory. Andrade calls out Grayson Waller. They are up to level 3. Wolfgang and Mark Coffey of Gallus take on Fraxium. Fraxium going to get the 2.5-star victory. Self-promo for Dexter Loomis going to get 1 popularity. Wendy Chu versus Jade Cargill. It's going to go the way of Jade Cargill here. 2.5 stars there. AJ Styles with the promo, excellent promo. 5 popularity heading his way. Johnny Gargano versus Omos, and Omos gets it done for the Homo Sapiens. 1.5 stars. They get 1 level on their new feud. Then Grayson Waller, the double down, works for ECW. The feud with him and Andrade up to level 4. And in the main event, fatal 4-way action, Roxanne Perez, Gigi Dolan, Bianca Belair, and Blair Davenport. It is going to be Blair Davenport with a 3-star victory. Blair and Belair go to level 2. Oh, it blinked, so I thought there were 2 feuds. It's just blinking. It's fine. For Mutiny, we get good booking, and we get good booking across the board for that week.
Yeah.
We get a 104 rating score, 31,000 fans, $59,000. Soul and Stacy get that chemistry off the promise. For WCW, 99 rating score, 29,000 fans, $57,000. Natalia and Lyra have tag team chemistry. 105 rating score for SmackDown, 32,000 fans. For them, $40,000. Liv and Raquel have the tag team chemistry. And finally for ECW, 96 rating score, 26,000 fans, $322,000. So I'm guessing they had an angel investor as their shakeup. Wow. And just got their money doubled. Fraxium.
Yeah.
With the official chemistry, we get that was booking people of certain popularity in match. So we get beginner's luck. At some point we can raise the popularity of the lowest popular superstar by 15. And then there you see the standings. So we're 26,000 behind SmackDown in the lead. We got a 5,000 lead on WCW, WCW with a 27,000 lead on ECW. But ECW now has a lot of money. As we go to Grand Rapids, I've got the first email here. And I'm just going to confirm things with Sol Ruka because they really hit it off. She appreciates us pairing them up. Crowd's still low, just even though we didn't get the win. Keep up the good work. A little increase to the morale there.
Oh, look at Tama Tonga. Listen, I'm not feeling physically 100% right now. I don't mind pain, same, but I don't want a serious injury. Is it okay if I take 2 weeks off, bro? Oh. You know, who else is low on stammies? Not as bad as Tama, so let's give him a week off at the spa. I think it's the right thing to do. I don't know which spa that was, but we're sending him there.
Okay, so let's check out. Contract negotiation 2. So do not book the most popular fighter. Okay, and then anything else? Not really. I mean, we get Tonga in a match. I know.
From the Midwest.
Tanga.
Cost me $30.
All right, let me friggin' book. Let's just get him in a match right here, right now. I'm just gonna do that.
Here, right now.
Right now.
All right. So I'm gonna take a look. Power cards. Ooh. Who is our least popular? You know what?
William. No, it's not least. Brighton.
For the people.
I do declare. Oh, you declared it. All right. Oh, yeah, that's your move. I'm going to put this as another mid-card match. We're going to go triple threat. And, of course, we have Bill Wishes. We have Javon Evans. And he just had the push of his career. We're going to put in the Mountain of a Man. Give me Triton. And you know what? Because we have it, it's free. Extreme Rules.
Ooh, buddy. All right. Let's see here. I feel like we could get this up to level 4. We're going to have Chadwick against CM. I don't think I'm going to do tables. I don't want to nuke their stamina even more. But I am going to make it a tittle match.
All right. Let's taking a look at what we've got here, how things are looking for the squad. And I think I am going to set up a heel turn.
Ooh.
Because Stephanie Vicaire, I finally remembered. Stephanie Vicaire and Stacy popped a rivalry, but they're both face. So I'm going to do this now so we don't forget later.
I'm also going to go for a promo, and we're going to see what Cody Rhodes has to say about losing his championship.
Okay. Oh, shit. Wait, who's our most popular fighter? Shit, is it me? Damn it.
No!
Can I
We
adjust
forgot
it if
that.
it's my match?
No. So once it's confirmed, we're locked in. It'd be the same thing like if someone accidentally spends too much money, we'd have to use like a turn to release somebody that's not booked basically to get it back.
Okay. Let's mid-card action. Man, any of these? Let's have... Damn. I was thinking about Scarlet and Soul, but Soul's only at 41 stamina, so I'm going to try to stay away from that. I'm going to leave that up to the professionals, I think. Let's do tag team call out. Let's have the ladies try to get this rivalry up a little bit.
Oh, all right. I'm going to go ahead and pop for one of these. I'm looking at the stipulations here. Falls Count Anywhere, Last Man Standing, Steel Cage, Gauntlet, Submission, Tornado Tag. I'm going to get us the Steel Cage. Could be a day where that's beneficial, can end feuds. So we're going to get some fog effects in here.
Ooh, look at all the fog rolling in. Weird. Okay, we gotta book a match here, so let's take a look at who we can book. Take a look.
It's time to book.
Did I put the book?
Mutiny.
Yeah, we're gonna change that to make sure we can. I can do that, right? If we didn't book, we can back out.
Yeah.
Tonka is already in a match, so I am gonna go Alex and Oba, and I think we'll leave it because we're in the mid card here.
The card that is anything but mid. Okay, we got one last match. Man, we have very limited options. I think we could use a get school too. A little ring XP, build someone up is always a good thing to do.
All right, so kind of looking here at what we've got, and I am going to just use the turn to move this into the opener slot. I think this will help us out.
Oh no. Now I have to figure out what to put here. Yeah, I guess that is a good call, because right now the only thing I can see working is... Oh, man. Let's do... Oh, I can't do that either. It's tough. Okay, let's do this, and then we'll put in... You know, we're going to have to do a triple threat. That's what we're going to have to do. Like an old de facto handicap match. And I think that's safe to just put it in like that. That's a missed card.
All right, all right. Let me see what I can do in the kitchen. Let's just have Pat. Do Pat things. Let's have him use the beautiful
Hell
voice and his mic skills. Let's have him get us some fans. We're chasing down that bastard Paul Heyman.
Okay, I'm going to take a look around here. Got a minute on the clock, so just want to double check. No promises due this week. Power cards looking decent. Oh yeah, I was like, what's Ruthless Terms again? That's our lovely Mutiny card. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and send it in, and my forward-leading statement is just to remember that we want to do GM interference for Tonga Loa in the next 2 weeks. Okay, WCW going to kick us off this week. It's going to be pretty deadly versus the Alpha Academy. Alpha Academy going to get the tables match victory. 3.5 stars, rivalry up to level 4. And Natalia calls out Fallon Henley. They begin a new feud. Cora Jade and Jordan Grace going at it here. Cora Jade going to get the victory there. 2 stars. They begin a feud. KSI loves doing self-promos. He gets 4 fans this week. Coral Anderson, Brutus Creed, and Aleister Black. Triple threat action. Aleister Black going to get the victory there in a 3-star match. Julius Creed, he gets 4 on the self-promo. Extreme Rules match. Oro Mensa versus Ivar. And it is going to be Oro Mensa getting the victory. 3 stars on that match. Then for a call out, Lyra Valkyria calls out Fallon Henley. And since Natalia's worked, Lyra's done it. Main event, WCW World title on the line again. Luke Gallows versus Zakem. Luke, he's tuckered out. He gets the victory. 3.5 stars. And he stays healthy. That rivalry goes up to level 4. Now we head over to Mutiny. Opening contest booked by Canada here. Tonga Loa. They definitely have it spelled Tanga on the promises. And then it's Tonga here.
No way.
I'm pretty sure on the promises that shit said Tanga because I was like, is that really how it's spelled? I don't understand why Cheek said that. I'll have to double check. This probably is going to be the last set of shows for this video. So we can double check during the outro.
Yes, we have to.
Tonga Loa, though, is going to open up the night with Chris Sabin. This one booked by Canada. I moved it up the card, thinking this could be an okay opener. It gets 2 stars. The rivalry, though, up to level 3. Stephanie Vicaire becomes naughty, aligning her feud with Stacy Keyboard. Triple threat action, Jakara Jackson, Scarlett, and Lash the Legend. The de facto triple threat, and Jakara Jackson gets the 1.5 star victory. Cody Rhodes gets 5 popularity on the self-promo. Then Obafemi, Alex Shelley. They were 2 stars last week. That's why I didn't put them in the opener. And, of course, 3.5 stars this. What the hell happened in the last show? I would have thought maybe it goes to 2.5. But to jump 1.5 stars is pretty wild. So 3.5 stars there. Missed by me on what I moved there. But Alex Shelley gets that victory. Pat McAfee brings 4,000 fans over to Mutiny. Triple threat Extreme Rules match. Triton with new popularity. Javon Evans and Willie Wishes. And Triton uses that new popularity to get a 2-star victory. Javon Evans and Willie Wishes have the rivalry go up to level 3. Tag team call out the Unholy Union. Call out Soul and Stacy. And they go up to level 2 on that tag feud. And then the Unnamed Championship. This should be the last video where it's unnamed because the poll is going out the day after we record this. Chad Gable defending the championship against CM Punk. Level 3 feud. Should be strong here. Chad Gable. Shoosh gets a victory. 4.5 stars. That was big. That was big. Since it curves a little off there. Big main event. Saves our hide there. Their feud up to level 4. Now to SmackDown, Giovanni Vinci lost Andre Chase last week. Now defending the WWE Championship against him, and he gets the victory there. 4 stars, rivalry up to level 2. Liv and Raquel call out Becky and Zelina for a level 2. Kofi Kingston versus Baron Corbin here. Baron Corbin going to get the victory in a 2.5 star match. Rivalry up to level 2. Logan Paul self-promo gets 2 popularity. Zelina Vega Dual titles, 1-1 with Indy Hartwell. Becky Lynch runs out. We're going to assume she was trying to help Zelina Vega and does so successfully. 3.5 stars. Trick Williams calls out Logan Paul's shitty promo, and they go to level 4. Duke Hudson versus Brooks Jensen. Brooks Jensen going to get that rivalry victory. 3 stars on the match, level 4 on the feud. Tony D'Angelo, huh? 3 popularity for his self-promo in the main event. Lexus King versus Josh Briggs. There's 78 popularity. Doc Daddy, who's been cooking on the self-promos, and he's cooking in the ring, folks. 3.5 stars for the Doc Daddy victory. And finally, for this week, ECW tag titles on the line. DIY defending against AJ Styles and Carmelo Hayes, who's pretty grumpy there. 3.5 stars. DIY hang on to the gold. Tag feud begins. And then Omos tries to call Johnny Gargano, but he's so happy that he has a tag titles he doesn't notice. Nathan Frazier and Axiom. It's for Axiom, folks. Taking on Gallus. Gallus gets the win this week. 2 stars on the match. Rivalry up to level 2. Dexter Loomis calls out Wolfgang. Says, you look stupid. 2 levels on the feud. Blair Davenport versus Bianca Belair. I think it's level 2. Went up last week. 4 stars for the match, but no rivalry movement in that tables match. Self-promo for Roxanne Perez. She gets 1 popularity. Jade Cargill versus Wendy Chu, and oh my goodness, it's Gigi Dolan running in during the tables match. And Wendy Chu gets 3.5 star victory. And then the main event, Extreme Rules. Grace Waller versus Andrade. And it's Andrade getting the victory. So ECW, 4 stars there. They spent some money on the stipulations this week. They got plenty of it. So we still get good booking despite my miscalc on what match I moved. Good booking for all the brands. So we take it that main event definitely saved us there on the results sense. WCW going to get a 104 rating score. They're going to get 31,000 fans, $37,000. For NXT Mutiny, we're going to get a 101 rating score. We're going to get 33,000 fans, $35,000. For Smack Diddly Down, they're going to get a 104 rating score, 31,000 fans, $54,000. Finally, for ECW, a 107 rating score. They're going to get 35,000 fans. They're going to get $31,000. And Carmelo Hayes and AJ Styles make an incredible tag team. So there are the standings. So we've been kind of the same spot throughout the episode here. We are 24,000 fans behind SmackDown. We've got a 7,000 fan lead on WCW. WCW up 23,000 on ECW. So we'll close it out with our emails here. It'll be the first email going to Canada. And then we'll take a look if it says Tanga in the promises section.
We need to know.
We need to know.
All right, we're going to go with... I'm going to go with CM Punk saying Gable's handing him nothing but losses. Is there anyone on the roster you can change or match me up with for a change? Yeah, we can do that for sure.
Boom.
Cool.
Thank you.
Right. And then Coral Anderson. Hi, devil. Listen, I'm sick of working for Foley. Who isn't? I'm more than happy to ditch my contract, come work at NXT, do it at a discount. Oh, man. And this is till the end of the year, so we can lock up Carl Anderson. I think we go ahead and bring him in. This is going to blow our budget, but it's a big gamble, but let's bring in another superstar. Level 15, by the way.
75 stamina, 54 pops. So yeah, you can see it right there. The in progress. It definitely says Tanga right there. Tangaloa.
Dude, that's funny.
So Cheek, you're forgiven for that mishap. You were just reading what was in front of you.
Yes.
That's all you were doing. But that will bring us to the end of this episode. Again, we do know that the timer resets, so we just pull up the standings this way here, which I could probably do this in the normal series too. Just boom, just pop it right there.
Look at that.
Lovely standing. So, of course, our budget is lower, but we just grabbed a big level 15 signing. We had our first PLE. We went one. We got a win in one of the cross-branded matches. We definitely take that. Had a little bit of a curve miss there, but a great main event saved us. So we're feeling pretty good. We're in second place. We started the episode in third. 24,000 fans behind Paul Heyman and SmackDown. So we're going to have to dig deep. And in this series, you know, we might record a couple out early, but always let us know, you know, if there's feuds on the roster you'd like to see, if there's people on other brands that you think, oh, it'd be kind of cool to trade them. You know, we could kind of make you guys like the de facto fourth GM, find our opportunities to take your suggestions and use our respective turns to make those things happen. So as you're watching this unfold, don't hesitate to let us know in the comments of these videos what you're thinking, what you would do in these spots. And, you know, who knows, maybe we shout you out one of these videos. But until the next video, whether it's the MyGM co-op or MyGM at the time of recording, Season 2 is on the road to WrestleMania. The Universe mode is absolutely incredible, getting ready for Bash at the Beach. And any other little surprises that might be on the way. We appreciate you always. Like the video if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Until the next time, love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Totals.